Toyota is a Japan-based multinational corporation. It was the first foreign manufacturer to build a dominant market share in the US automobile market by setting the industry standard for efficiency and quality. To further illustrate Toyota's international presence, in the United States, Toyota outsold General Motors in 2021, marking the first time since 1931 that the Detroit automaker wasn't the best-selling car company. Toyota designs and manufactures cars, trucks, minivans and commercial vehicles. Toyota also has a luxury car division called Lexus. Despite the large number of competitors, notably from Volkswagen, Ford and Honda, Toyota has remained the world's biggest automobile manufacturer for 2 years. Even through the current world situation, Toyota has still managed to stay on top. This is on the contrary to its competitors' decline. Toyota's origins lie in the Japanese weaving industry when Sakichi Toyoda invented the world's first automatic loom and subsequently set up the Toyoda Spinning and Weaving Company in 1918. His invention reduced defects and increased yields since a loom stopped and would not go on producing imperfect fabric and using up thread after a problem occurred. This principle of designing equipment to stop automatically and call attention to problems immediately, Jidoka, remains crucial to the Toyota production system today. The loom impressed a British company, the Platt brothers, so much that in 1929 they bought the production and sales right for £100,000. Sakichi gave those proceeds to his son Kichiru to develop automotive technology at Toyota. This in turn led to the launch of the company's first ever passenger car in 1936, the Model AA, and in 1937 the Toyota Motor Company was born. Production of Toyota vehicles outside Japan began in 1959 in Brazil, and now, beside its own plants, manufacturing subsidiaries and affiliates in Japan, Toyota manufactures Toyota and Lexus brand vehicles and components throughout the world. The Toyota name stems from the family name of the founder, Sakichi Toyoda, with early vehicles produced by the company originally sold with a Toyota emblem. In 1936, the company ran a public competition to design a new logo, leading to a change in the brand name to the current Toyota. A key factor for the use of Toyota instead of Toyoda is because the number of strokes to write Japanese characters called jikaku, 8 strokes, are believed to be connected to wealth and good fortune, and Toyota contains exactly 8 strokes. The change also signified the expansion of a small independent company to a larger corporate enterprise. The success of Toyota. Affordable products. Toyota has used over 12 different solutions to reduce costs to help improve profit margins, leading to industry-used principles. One such principle is KAIZEN. KAIZEN is one of the core principles of the Toyota production system, a quest for continuous improvement. KAIZEN is a philosophy that helps to ensure maximum quality, the elimination of waste, and improvements in efficiency, both in terms of equipment and work procedures. KAIZEN improvements in standardized work help maximize productivity at every work site. Standardized work involves following procedures consistently, and therefore employees can identify the problems promptly. This leads to products being manufactured effectively, safely, and most importantly, efficiently, reducing the amount of incorrectly manufactured products known as defects, thus increasing sellable products, and then reduced costs from this can be passed on to the cars consumers purchase. Decisive spending on key areas. Only Walmart can match Toyota's reputation for effective spending. In Japan, the company turns off the lights in its offices at lunchtime. Staff members often work together in one large room with no partitions between desks due to the high cost of office space in Japan. At the same time, Toyota spends huge sums of money on manufacturing facilities, dealer networks, and human resource development. For instance, since 1990, it has invested $22 billion in production centers and support facilities in the United States and Europe, and for the past 6 years it has spent $170 million annually competing in the Formula One circuit. Strategic steps. Toyota does not rush the expansion, initiation, or ending of products. A strategic small leap, for example, would be the company started production in the United States gradually. It began in 1984 by forming a joint venture with General Motors called New United Motor Manufacturing in Fremont, California, and opened its first plant in Kentucky 4 years later. However, the launch of the Prius in Japan in 1997 was a huge leap. Toyota came up with a hybrid engine that combined the power of an internal combustion engine with the environmental friendliness of an electric motor much earlier than rivals. During the chip shortage, Toyota could still manufacture their cars because they had bulk order of semiconductor chips and had them available when needed for manufacturing and assembling the computerized systems in their cars. This is the key reason for their overtaking of major automobile manufacturers. Encouraging open communication. What sets Toyota's culture apart is the way it encourages employees to be forthcoming about the mistakes they made or the problems they face. By encouraging open communication as a core value for decades, Toyota has made its culture remarkably tolerant of failure. Management. Many companies either promote employees or ask them to leave, up or out as the practice is called. Toyota rarely weeds out underperformers, focusing instead on upgrading their capabilities. In fact, Toyota is still committed to long-term employment. During the 1997 Asian financial crisis, for instance, Toyota's Thailand operation weathered 4 straight years of losses with no job cuts. The order had come down from the president, Hiroshi Okuda. Cut all costs, but do not touch any people. Local customization. Toyota doesn't alter its vehicles to nearby requirements. It modifies the tasks to the degree of purchaser complexity in every country. This procedure pushes Toyota out of Japan, where it is prevailing, and into abroad business sectors, where it has frequently been the long shot. Following the procedure increments functional intricacy, however, it augments workers' inventiveness since they need to foster new advancements, better approaches for advertising, and new inventory chains. Nissan and Honda follow a similar technique, yet less thoroughly. In 2006, Toyota offered 94 models in Japan, very nearly threefold the number of as Nissan's 35 and Honda's 30 models. Chasing after neighborhood customization additionally opens Toyota to the complexity of nearby preferences. For example, when it presented the subcompact Yaris in 1999, Toyota brought to the table for cutting-edge innovation, more noteworthy well-beingness, roomier insides, and better eco-friendliness to satisfy European clients' assumptions. Local customization forces Toyota to push the envelope in numerous ways. For instance, the company faced complex challenges in 1998 when it developed the innovative International Multi-Purpose Vehicle platform. Toyota engineers had to design the platform to meet the needs of consumers in more than 140 countries in Asia, Europe, Africa, Oceania, Central and South America, and the Middle East. The IMV platform is used for 3 vehicle types: trucks, minivans, and sports utility vehicles, so Toyota can minimize design and production costs. Notably, the IMV-based vehicles were the first that Toyota produced overseas without first making them in Japan, which led to the decentralized development of production know-how, manufacturing technology, and production planning technologies. Since 2004, Toyota has introduced IMV-based models in Thailand, Indonesia, Argentina, and South Africa, while India, the Philippines, and Malaysia manufacture them for their own. No senior management needs convincing that Toyota Motor Corporation has become one of the world's greatest companies because of the Toyota production system. The unconventional manufacturing system enables Toyota to make incredibly popular automobiles at the lowest cost and to develop new products quickly. Not only have Toyota's rivals such as Chrysler, Ford, Honda, and General Motors developed TPS-like systems, organizations such as hospitals and postal services also have adopted adopted its underlying rules, tools, and conventions to become more efficient. Overall, Toyota has been consistent in their exponential growth strategies. But I want to ask you, the viewer, what your thoughts and opinions of Toyota are. Do you have a Toyota car, or is there another automobile manufacturer that you prefer? Please let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up, share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm fascinated and curious as to what you might say. As always, I'll see you in the comments below. Thank you for watching.